Hey guys, welcome to Pajama Let's Play. I'm Michelle, host of Pajama Let's Play, where we talk all things Kingdom Hearts. Today, I'm going to talk about Ephemer, Skuld and Player, and what the most recent Union Cross update might imply for them. But before we get into all that, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell. You can also follow me on Twitch, check out my Patreon. All of those links are in the description box down below. I will be covering the most recent Union Cross updates, so make sure to watch those first, then come back to this. I'd also like to take a moment here to mention that I will be doing live streams once I unlock the community tab, which happens at 1,000 subscribers. I'll be able to post polls for topics, days and times, etc. But I'm thinking about community theory crafting or picking Let's Plays back up, since that's been requested. Or maybe stealing the Kahoot app trivia night idea from Super Carlin Brothers, linked here. If any of those are something you're interested in, please let me know in the comments which of those ideas appeal to you, and if you're more of a morning or an evening person, weekday, weekend, whatever kind of viewer you are for these live streams. Okay, back to Union Cross. So we saw 4 people use the Ark to return to the real Daybreak Town, and Ephemer, Skuld, and Player opted to stay behind with the rest of the Dandelions. I don't know why I never thought these 3 would do the hero self-sacrifice thing. It's such a light wielder thing to do, and I should have expected it. However, this was only to get them back to the real Daybreak Town. This wasn't them actually being saved. Brain clearly has an idea he'd like to try to save everyone else, and I firmly believe it works. I believe everyone makes it out of the datascape as intended by the Master of Masters, but then the real problem will present itself. However many darkness entities try to hop in the Ark along with them so they can expand the reach of darkness. All of these things were explicitly said in the updates, but I'm not showing the clips because these segments are so short it would only be a couple of sentences. So let's fast forward and assume that somehow, with Kingdom Hearts logic, everyone makes it from the datascape to the real Daybreak Town. Clearly, darkness is going to take control there, thus prompting the transition to Scala ad Caelum, because Brain and Ephemer will likely be the ones who think to do that. And this has always been the plan anyway. Let's get a quick refresher of the role Daybreak Town was always intended to play. So, Daybreak Town was always intended to be a prison, and it seems the datascape was meant as a prison within a prison. Extra safeguards to ensure the Dandelions and Luxu all had enough time to break free and preserve the light. Granted, I can't imagine that was truly to preserve the light, because no matter what darkness does, it can't defeat the light any more than light can defeat darkness. It's clear to me there is a lot of information still being hidden and protected here, either by the Master of Masters or by Nomura. Either way, nothing about this limited information and explanation feels right to me. It feels like we're going to get another Strelitzia level twist at some point. Either way, there are now 6 arcs to figure out once again. First is Maleficent, of course. 1 is the true Dandelion, which leaves us with 4. We already know Lauriam, Elrena, and Ventus must use them, so they can make it to the future. I suspect Lauriam will learn that Luxu sent Strelitzia forward in time and will follow suit. Elrena will follow Lauriam. Ventus gets sent to Xehanort for some reason I don't understand, because he should go wherever everyone else does, but that's fine. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't have any solid guesses for this one, but one of the many things I can see is maybe Brain takes it, but instead of the future, he gets sent to the past and becomes the Master of Masters or something, which ensures he doesn't get his Keyblade back from Ephemer, which I'll come back to in just a second. There is nothing with Brain that I am absolutely convinced of, but I could see that being a big ol' F you to creators like me, who Nomura likes to keep on our toes. Now, to Ephemer, Skuld, and Player. As Brain pointed out in a clip I don't think I really need to show, Brain bequeaths the Keyblade and the Book of Prophecies to Ephemer, saying that's where they belong the whole time. And I believe that to be accurate. We know that Keyblade transforms the Land of Departure into Castle Oblivion, and we can assume the Book of Prophecies is the power generator for it, since it's created so many illusory worlds already. I believe Ephemer, Skuld, and Player will, again, do the hero thing and stay behind in real Daybreak Town, send the others off, and rebuild the world as Scala ad Caelum. I believe they will all lose their hearts in the process and reborn as, yes, Player is Xehanort, which would make Ephemer reborn into Ericus, and Skuld is most likely to become the only other Norse Norn mentioned, Erd. I believe the colors also change. Ericus has black hair while Xehanort's is white, because neither belong firmly on either side of the light-dark struggle anymore. Yes, they have a side they work best with, and one they have conditioned to see as right versus wrong, but these events would teach their hearts that darkness isn't the enemy they thought, and that the world exists in a much more complicated fashion than simply the duality of light and dark. So what do you think? Do Ephemer, Skuld, and Player transform into those Dark Road characters? Who will get the 5 lifeboats this time? Tell me all about your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, and check out my Patreon, all in the description box down below. Until next time.